Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is a module 3 video where I will be showing you the console overview for SQL Server 2022. What are the features we can use in SQL Server 2022. So let's get started with this video. So this is the SQL server. In the last video you have seen it. We installed this SQL Server 2022 in our this Windows server. And let me launch the console and then we'll walk through the features and the actions what are they we can perform with the SQL server. So now I launch it and this is a Windows authentication. Let's click on connect. If you logged into with the different account that don't have the rights in SQL server, so you can do one thing. You can go here and you can shift and right click on the server, so you will be getting a more option and you can use this run as a different user. So it will ask for the username and password if you have not logged in with the same account, like a SQL admin account, if you don't have the admin rights on the server. So now here let's see the database. So as it is a new SQL server, I have not built it any databases yet. In the next video I will show you how you can create your own database. So if we walk through this, the existing as a fresh SQL server installed now, and what are the things we can get at. So we have the master database, we have the model, we have the MSDB, we have the temp DB. So when you freshly built your SQL server, you will get these four databases here. And let's see what is the inside. So we have inside this tables we have. This is a master, so it can be a different with your application database whichever you install, like a SSEM or Symantec or any other application database. If you expand it, that will be something different, but the structure might be the same. The tables, view and synonyms, programmability, service blocker, all these things will be same, but inside the table it will be a different for everyone. So now here is a tables. You can see in all these tables we have, and what are the columns we have. You can expand and you can see these are the columns we have inside the table, and these are the key. Doesn't matter what is inside, but we always matter for this what are the columns or what type of data it's feed inside this table. Let me show you the views. Let me go here, and the views, we have the very huge views for this default database. And let's take example for this column. Click on expand and see what are the columns we have. So you see it's a very big list here. The object name, column, system ID type, user ID type, max length. So all these are the data columns are available in this table. So if you want to see what are the columns inside, you can expand this column tab. And now here is a triggers. So we don't have anything. The index, we don't have anything, and here we don't have anything now. But when I will be building a database, I will create each and everything, and I will show you guys how you can create the database and the tables. And now the next question is how we can run a SQL query. So this is the option here. Click in new query, and now you need to use this. Select your database, which database you want to run it. So I am under the master, so I can use this, and here you can write your SQL query. Select start from and give the table name sys dot all underscore colu column. And now this is the button for execute. You can just click execute and it will give you the output. So I can say this is your table panel, and this is your the writing panel where you can write the SQL query, or even you can copy paste it here. And this is your the output. So what are the data available in this table, it will present here. So these are the columns are available, and as I shows you here, what are the columns we have. So you can match with this. The object ID is here, name is here, column ID is here, and the sys type is here. So all these columns output, what are the data stored inside this table, it presented here. and just you need to write the table name, select start from the table name, and it will give you the complete output, and you need to just click the execute. Even we have the option, you can open the multiple query tab, so just click here. It will open a one more one more input value, so one more query space, and you can write it here your another query. Let's say select start from, I can take this time as a sys dot all underscore views. This table is here actually. So what are the columns we have? We have like these many columns. So let's execute this, and we have the output here. So you can see in the output. So now the question is how you can save this output. So just select on this corner, right click and copy with the header. So once you copy with the header, you can go to your system, and then you can type the Excel, and you can paste this data on the notepad or Excel or wherever you want it. So I'm using the Excel, and just I click Control V. So all these data are pasted here with the column. So that's how you can export your data from this SQL. So now let's see what are the other functionality we have here. This was the major part because everyone is running the query, and they want to execute the query and get the output. Now what we have here is a one option that is called the security. But if you assign any user and provide the security to dedicated a one database, then you can see the username here. But if the user is a globally added in your SQL database, better you can go and check in the security option. So here you will get all these user list and can see what are the rights the user is having. So now let me check with my account as a SQL admin. Double click here and go to the server role. Here you can identify this, it's having the public and it's having the sysadmin rights. If you want to assign any rights, you can just click here and can apply it. So it will apply. If you have the rights to apply or change or modify the rights to the users, you can do it. If not, it will throw an error. And now the similar way you can check for the other users, what are the user role we have, what are the user mapping we have, and or what are the subscription we have, what are the status we have. Like it's a permission to connect the database as a grant. If you click on the deny and okay, then this user won't able to connect with the database, so let it be here. And you can log in, enable, even you can disable the login for that user account. So all these features I will be explaining in my coming video, where I will show you the roles and responsibility for the user. Now let me show you the one more important thing is a server role option. So as let me check with the sysadmin. So sysadmin roles are like how many users are having the sysadmin roles. So just double click and check how many users are available here. So SA account is having the sysadmin, SQL admin is having, just now we checked it, administrator we have, and all these accounts are having the sysadmin account. Even you can add it directly from here as well. So you can put the account and can assign the sysadmin role. And here is a like a setup admin. Let's check. So we don't have any member. The server admin, we don't have any member. The security admin, we don't have any member. And let me see the public. So how many accounts we have? So we have a public like for the server, and with this the SQL server is having the public rights. So that's how you can check how many like the user is having how many roles, or the your roles is assigned to how many users. You can get the listed from here. So the other part is the credential. We don't have anything here. The cryptography provider, we don't have anything, and I will be surely explaining in my the coming video. If I'm explaining the each and everything, then it will be a very lengthy video. I will be covering up just the few topics which is important. So this is a backup device. So now if you would like to take the backup for this SQL server, you can right click here and can set up a new backup device. And now you can schedule your path. You can set up here the path, and you can give the device name here where you want to store it, and this is the path, the device name you can store it. Or what are the other option, the backup a database. So if you click here, then it will start the backup on particular this path. And what type of the backup, for the master or the model, or if you have any other type of database like your application database, you need to select the database and can start the backup. And even you can schedule this also, like here go to the media backup, and yeah, backup set will expire after these many days, and okay, yeah, even you can the compress the backup also. I will show you guys in my the coming video about the backup, how it will be working. So okay, so all these things are like not a mandatory to see it now. And let's move it to the another topic. Let's see under the views what we can get it here. So object explorer, what you seen, it's that just comes under the object explorer, but it's a object explorer view. So you can see the complete things is like whatever we opened, that all these console you can see in it here. Now what are the other features we have? So we have all these options, but all are not a mandatory, but what you can use it. Let me show you the find the result. Okay, so even you can open with the command window. Now open here and you can give a command here, like uh, if you would like to write it the command, I will give you the example. So command window will can open here and can use it from here. Now let's go to the query. So find the server explorer, specify execute query. So you have the option here, and the similar option is showing to you under the query tab. If you want to execute the query, like you can click here, or even you can go here and can click. Or if any what I can show you the profiler. Okay, I will show you in these options in my the coming video. And then what is the SQL profiler? Okay, what are the options I was remembering to show you guys. Then go to here and okay, so one more important point I remember it. These are the options what you have selected here to the grid view. And if you want in a text, so select this and just execute this, so you will get the output in the text. So now the all the data in a text format it got changed. And if you would like to see in a grid view, so select this option and now execute the query, so it will change your the output panel. And even we have the option to export in the directly to result in the file. So select this option, and if you are executing this, it will allow you to save the data, and automatically it will open open the explorer to save the result. Whatever result is showing here, you can save it. And even you can change the file, and you can give the file name here, the result.csv, and you can go with the desktop. Just save this, and the 598 are result affected. So directly it will give you the output in the CSV format. And now here is the result. I don't have the Excel here, so let me open in the notepad only and we'll see. So this is the output, directly it's saved in the CSV. So if you have any huge result with your SQL query, so don't select this grid view, or else again you will copy and paste the data. Better you can choose this option, and you will you can directly save this result on your desktop or anywhere. So guys, here we have the sum of tool, the server profiler, database engine tunnel, or the Azure Data Studio, and the migration. So I will show you in my the coming video how the SQL profiler will work. And I think that's all from this video, and see you soon in my the next video.